Hello everyone! Welcome back to my channel. My name is Martin Rules and this is Philippine True Crime Stories. Kamusta kayong lahat? I hope na kayo ay safe, healthy, and vigilant ngayong pandemic. So I decided this segment or series na maging regular na here on my channel, yes. So if you're into makeup and sobrang mahilig din kayo makinig ng mga true crime stories, mysteries, or whatever, catch Philippine True Crime Story here on my channel every Thursday, yes. And while you're at it, why not subscribe to my channel, join the family, and click the bell button para kayo ay ma-update kapag meron tayong bagong true crime story na upload. Yes. So last week, we talked about the tragic death of Ruby Rose Barrameda na sabi ko doon sa aking video, walang kahit sino ang may deserve ng ganong klaseng death. And right after I posted my video, nag-post din ako sa aking IG stories ng question. And by the way, kung hindi nyo pa ako pinafollow sa Instagram, go ahead and follow me. May link sa description below. And doon ko pinopost yung makeup look na nakamap natin habang nagtatalak ako ng ating mga true crime story. And tinatag ko din and nilalagay ko yung mga products and brands na ginamit kong makeup. So kung kayo ay may tanong about sa case na tinakil natin here on my channel, or makeup or skincare related question, don't hesitate to message me on Instagram or DM me kasi sobrang approachable ko. Oo, sinasagot ko yung mga questions sa akin kahit mga spam. Charot! So ayun na nga, nag-post ako ng question sa Instagram. Ang sabi ko noon, mag-suggest kayo ng mga true crime story sa Philippines na gusto nyong itackle ko here on my channel. So, may dalawang sumagot, oo. Sobra naman nagpapasalamat ako sa dalawang sumagot. And yung isa, tatakal natin siya sa future true crime story natin. And then yung isa, actually, pinag-iisipan ko na yun yung isusunod ko na topic. And then, luckily, yun nga rin yung nasa isip na nag-suggest. And then, ito yung sabi niya, the first chop-chop lady that might have been linked to the Black Dahlia case. So, ayan si Lucila Lalu. And today, pag-uusapan natin yung Philippines' first chop-chop lady. Ayan. And abangan nyo din kung bakit ito na-link sa Black Dahlia case sa US. Stay tuned. Pero before tayo mag-start, gusto ko lang i-promote yung podcast ko with Japheth or One Hapito. Shameless plug, oo. So kung mahilig kayo sa mga Tagalog short stories for your listening pleasure, oo, listen to Quickie PH sa Spotify. So meron ng 6 episodes doon ng season 1. And this coming month, June, lalabas na yung season 2. So habol-habol tayo mga Zay, makinig na kayo dahil quality yung content as in. And kung gusto niyo naman makinig lang ng mga kung ano-ano lang, mga kalat ng lipunan, mga everything under the sun kind of topic, listen to Cruising PH. Andun ako, guest ako doon ni Japheth. And pinag-uusapan lang namin kahit ano, politics, mga social issues, mga ganyan. You can also follow us on Instagram and Twitter at QuickiePH. Ayan. So, makinig na kayo and follow us on our social media platforms. So, I'm going to shut my mouth and let's go ahead and start with the story. So, si Lucila Lalu was born on August 14 sa Barrio Mapaniki, Candaba, Pampanga. Then, she left her hometown late 50s and early 60s para, of course, makipagsapalaran sa Maynila. And by the way, Manila is a scam. And then, kumuha siya ng police clearance, of course, para yung identification niya na hindi siya criminal. And then, after nun, nag-apply siya as a waitress sa isang bar. And then, she met Anyano Vera, a patrolman na merong asawa at anak na, pero still decided to live in common law marriage. By the way, yung common law marriage, parang ano siya, informal or hindi niregister ng dalawang couple yung kanilang union under civil marriage or religious marriage, ganyan. Eventually, nagkaroon sila ng anak na 6 years old and ang name nun is si Danilo and nakapag-ipon din siya ng pera galing dun sa trabaho niya na pag-waitress. Dahil doon, nakapag-establish siya or nakapagpatayo siya ng kanyang sariling business. Yung unang business niya is yung Pagoda Soda Fountain. Isang restaurant slash cocktail lounge sa Rizal Avenue. And then yung isa, ang name is Lucy's House of Beauty Parlor sa may Halige Street, Santa Cruz. Ayan. Obviously, she juggles these responsibilities like a pro. So, unang-una yung business, family, and love. By the way, nasabi ko ba na 28 years old pa lang siya noong mga time na yan. And I forgot to tell you na habang pinagsasabay-sabay niya yung mga responsibilities niya, yung mom niya naman pala yung nag-aalaga dun sa kanyang 6 years old na anak that time sa nirerentahan nilang bahay sa Caloocan. Everything was perfect until one day, nabulahaw ang buong sambayan ng Pilipino. Oo, dahil nung May 28, May 28, like today. Oh my God. May 28, 1967, merong nagkalat na katawan ng babae na chop-chop scattered around the city. So first, nakita nila yung legs na perfectly sliced or chopped into 4 pieces. So simula sa hips, papunta sa knee joints. And ang pagkakasabi or pagkakadescribe nung garbage collector na nakakita, nakabalot daw ito sa newspaper na nakadate parang 2 weeks ago. So May 14 yung dyaryo nakabalot dun sa chop na legs. And ang sabi pa nung collector, malamig daw ito hawakan. So parang galing siya sa freezer, ganyan. Parang frozen meat. And yung tapunan nung legs nakita sa may Malabon Street, Santa Cruz, kung saan malapit yung cocktail lounge ni Lucila. So, the next day naman, may nakita namang headless torso along Epifano de los Santos Avenue, malapit sa may Guadalupe Bridge. So, itong from balikat niya hanggang sa kanyang hips, nakita and cut yung head, walang ulo. And then yung kamay niya nakatied sa likod ng abaka. And then nakarap din siya ng newspaper na nakadate naman ng May 23, parang ilang araw before makita yung mga katawan. The police somehow managed to get the fingerprint of a dead hands and nag-match ito doon sa police clearance file ni Lucila nung nag-apply pa siya as a waitress. Hindi ko alam bakit nagkalat ang mga taong mahilig ganito klaseng krimen. Diyos ko. Si Dr. Angelo Singgian, MPD or Manila Police District Medical Legal Officer, said na yung woman was killed between morning and 6 p.m. ng gabi. And then yung cause ng kanyang death is strangulation. At nakita rin sa autopsy na nagput ng fight si Lucila. Nakita rin sa autopsy na siya ay 1 month pregnant. So ayon kay Dr. Angelo, after niya i-strangle and mamatay, saka dinismember yung kanyang katawan. And hanggang ngayon, as we speak, hindi pa rin natatagpuan yung kanyang ulo. So, yeah. Now, let's talk about suspects. Ganon. Actually, mas marami pa. Oo. Most of them were Lucila's lovers. So, first, si Florante Relos. Si Florante Relos was a 19-year-old waiter sa Pagoda kung saan pagmamayari ni Lucila. Ang sabi pa ni Relos doon sa newspaper na nabasa ko is meron siyang intimate relationship with Lucila. And sinabi niya din na si Lucila ay yung kanyang lover and provider. Lucila even rented out a love nest sa Cubao kung saan tumutuloy si Relos. Yung cashier sa may Pagoda said na nakipaghiwalay na si Lucila dito kay Relos. And sabi pa ni Relos, wala siyang motibo para patayin si Lucila kasi mabait daw to sa kanya. Si Relos ay naaresto na sobrang lasing ng alas 3 ng hapon sa mezzanine ng bago niyang pinagtatrabahuhan sa Diamond Cocktail Lounge kung saan ilang kilometro lang or ilang blocks lang away kung saan natagpuan yung legs ni Lucila. Yung alibi niya was he was with his friends, Sergio and Segundo Goremo, drinking from 6 p.m. ng Sunday hanggang 4 a.m. ng Monday during nung nangyari yung murder. Pota, ang hirap mag-liner habang nagkakwento, saglit lang mga ziz. Now, Florante Relos was freed because of lack of evidence, and the authorities said na walang kakayahan si Florante to do that cold-blooded murder to Lucila. Kasi number one, the suspect has to be good with knives. Number two, rich enough to own a car and scatter the body parts around the city. And number three, has a huge fridge to store the body parts. On to our next suspect, Lucila's common law husband, Aniano Vera. So at that time, Aniano and Lucila had been living for 7 years now. And nagkaroon nga sila, katulad ng sabi ko earlier, nagkaroon sila ng anak na si Danilo, 6 years old at that time nung namatay si Lucila. So, si Aniano was born on April 25, 1925. Meron siyang unang pamilya. Tapos, meron ata siyang, kung di ako nagkakamali, 4 children. Sa former wife niya, he joined MPD or Manila Police District noong 1948. And then, eventually, after a couple of years, he met Lucila. So, he said, nung nalaman niya yung nangyari kay Lucila, Wednesday na nung nagbasa siya ng newspaper. Pero Tuesday pa lang, hinahanap niya na kung nasan si Lucila. Captain Peregrino Javier, MPD Chief, tag Aniano as prime suspect kasi nga common law husband and baka out of jealousy kaya kung bakit niya nampatay si Lucila. So, yun yung mga speculations. And also, nalaman na pala ni Aniano na merong ibang kalaguyo si Lucila kasi yung cashier sa pagoda sinabi sa kanya about between Florante and Lucila's relationship. Yung cashier talaga, oo, naloka ako. Sabi ng mga nakasaksi, Aniano fired his service gun sa Pagoda cocktail restaurant ni Lucila 2 times, and then isang beses naman sa Lucy's House of Beauty salon the same month nung nawala si Lucila. His alibi naman, he said he was playing mahjong with 3 other persons from Sunday night to Monday morning. And then yung ating pang-third na suspect, unfortunately wala masyadong details about him, pero kanilala siya as an executive of printing firm. Ang sabi-sabi, lover din siya ni Lucila. Naging suspect din siya kasi may nakitang cardboard material dun sa ilalim ng torso ni Lucila. And then meron din siyang alibi on the time of the murder, and yung details na yun hindi na masyado na dig up. Kaya yung angulo na yun hindi na na-explore ng mga authorities. Then the attention went to Jose Luis Santiano. Hold your horses, guys, because itong story niya or yung angulo niya medyo nagpahaba sa story ni Lucila. So, itong 28-year-old na dental student, si Santiano nga, surface and confess na siya yung gumawa ng crime. Santiano, Batangas native, was a son of Dominador Santiano, a retired police chief colonel. So, si Jose Santiano or Jose Luis Santiano was married to Alice Duca, kung saan nagkaroon sila ng 5 or 4 na anak, which at that time nasa Sorsogon with his parents. So, sa nabasa kong article, ang nakalagay doon, a handsome young man surfaced on June 14, 17 days after Lucila's death. So, he confessed with the murder in detail and then was arrested by MPD. By the way, si Santiano, nagbo-board siya dun sa taas ng parlor ni Lucila. And then sabi niya, the day before na nawala si Lucila, galing daw siya ng birthday, 28th birthday celebration niya with his friends. So, nakauwi na siya dun sa kanyang tinutuluyan ng mga 11 p.m. By 11:30, sabi niya, Lucila got to his room and started to seduce him. Ganon. So, sabi ni Santiano, Lucila started to undress. And then sabi niya, and I quote, "Bakit? Bumaba ka. Baka dumating si kuya." End quote. Si kuya na tinutukoy niya is si Vera, yung common law husband ni Lucila. When he tried to refuse, sabi niya si Lucila daw ay nagbanta na magki-create ng scene and sisigaw daw siya. That's when he blacked out and then accidentally strangled Lucila. Nung natauhan siya, pakita niya kay Lucila, lifeless na yung kanyang body. Realizing he killed her, he decided to dispose the body by cutting the corpse into several pieces. So, kinuha niya daw yung kutsilyo and then yung blade, kitchen knife by the way, and then yung blade. And sabi niya, he started to chop or slice the victim's legs from hip to knee joints. And sabi niya, nirap niya yung body with newspaper while leaving the rest of the body under his bed. So, sumakay siya ng jeep and then bumaba siya sa may Malabon, Rizal Avenue. Tapos, dinump niya yung katawan or yung legs sa may garbage can. And then, kung saan nga natagpuan ng garbage collector yung first body parts. And then, dagdag pa niya, bumalik daw siya sa parlor, dun sa tinutuloyan niya, sa taas no beauty parlor ni Lucila, 12 midnight. And then, pinutol niya daw or pinugutan niya ng ulo si Lucila. And then, nilagay niya daw sa paper bag. Pagkatapos, nilagay niya daw or binalutan niya ng newspaper yung torso. Tapos nilagay sa may box. At May 29, 9 a.m., sabi niya, he left the house. Tapos dala-dala niya yung paper bag containing the head of Lucila. And then sabi niya pa, sumakay daw siya ng jeep, bumaba sa Magsaysay Boulevard. And then sumakay ulit siya ng bus papunta ng Diliman. And then bumaba siya sa Scout Albano and Quezon Boulevard exit. And then sa QC kung saan niya tinapon yung ulo ni Lucila sa madamong part ng area. After disposing the body, pumunta daw siya ng Manila at bumili ng pork sa Manila Central Market. At pagkatapos, bumalik siya dun sa inuupahan niya sa taas ng beauty salon ni Lucila. And then, niluto niya yung pork na binili niya. And then, kinain niya daw yung niluto niyang pork dun sa kanyang bedroom while nandun yung katawan ni Lucila sa ilalim ng kanyang kama. Talk about psycho! He took a nap at 2 p.m. and then went out to see a movie at 2:30 p.m. Sabi pa niya, bumalik siya sa parlor at 7 p.m. Tapos kinuha niya yung torso na nasa box. On the way out, nakasalubong niya si Vera, yung asawa ni Lucila, at si Cesar, yung kapatid naman ni Lucila. Sabi niya, hindi daw siya pinaghinalaan nung dalawa or pinigilan, kaya nagpatuloy lang siya dun sa pupuntahan niyang business. And then sabi niya, nagtaxi siya pakamuning QC at sumakay ng bus papunta ng Baclaran. Katapos bumaba siya sa Epifano de los Santos Avenue sa Guadalupe at doon niya dinump yung torso ni Lucila. Mind you ha, sa gilid lang ng kalsada. Kaloka. Now, all of this was Santiano's confession kay Sergeant Ildefonso Labao. And yung confession niya na ito was published sa Manila Times. So, after investigating, the police or the authorities found some dried blood sa ilalim ng kama ni Santiano. However, in a dramatic turn of events, yes, parang sa pelikula lang guys, he retracted all of his confessions in an hour-long press conference. Yun ay pagkatapos niya kausapin yung kanyang retired father, PC Colonel Dominador Santiano, and yung lawyer nito na si Ramon C. Fernandez. Santiano said that he has been brainwashed by the police investigators and was instead an unwilling witness to the murder of Lucila by the 3 unidentified men. He said that these unidentified men choked Lucila to death and the third person held him at bay with a .38 caliber revolver. Tinakot daw siya ng mga to verbally and through anonymous letters na wag magsasabi or magsasalita about sa nasaksihan niya. So he described one of the unidentified men as about 5'6" in height, 30 to 40 years old, dark complexion, and was wearing a pair of dark glasses. And they warned him to stay silent or else he will end up the same fate as Lucila. Katapos nun, sinakay nila yung lifeless body ni Lucila sa sasakyan and then umalis na sila. Yung pang-apat na hindi nakilalang lalaki na nagpunta dun sa parlor ni Lucila, bumalik ng 7 a.m. dun sa tinutuluyan or inuupahan ni Santiano para mag-sprinkle ng blood dun sa mezzanine and sa ilalim ng kama ni Santiano. So, yun yung kanyang second confession, which the police didn't buy it and insist na si Santiano yung gumawa ng murder. And then si Santiano was convicted, moved from MPD to NBI custody. He served in Slammer, pero he was freed because of his inconsistent statements. Decades passed without any new leads, and the investigators has reached a dead end, but the public continues to speculate on the mystery. So the public linked the gruesome death of Lucila Lalu to the Black Dahlia case, which took place in the US in 1947. I will not go into details about the Black Dahlia case kasi sobrang haba niya, guys. And ang tinatake lang natin dito sa aking channel is Philippine true crime stories. So, yeah. Pero to give you a brief background, si Black Dahlia or aka Elizabeth Short was brutally murdered. Her body was cut in half neatly, as in super linis sa pagkakahati sa kanya, guys. Pagkakadismember sa kanya as if a professional physician ang gumawa. At pagkatapos, tinapon yung kanyang katawan sa roadway, sa kalsada lang, sa gilid ng kalsada. Sounds familiar, right? Katulad ng nangyari kay Lucila Lalu. The prime suspect of the crime was George Hodel, a physician. His son, Steve Hodel, former police detective, published a book called The Black Dahlia Avenger. In his book, Steve detailed his 15 years of investigation about the Black Dahlia case, whom he suspected to be his father, Dr. George Hodel. And then he found out through his investigation, noong 1960s, his father was here in the Philippines. And naniniwala siya na his father was behind about Lucila's murder. With that, I saw on my research that George Hodel married a upper-class Filipina named Hortensia Laguda. And then nagkaroon sila ng anak. And hindi ko na nakita kung anong pangalan. Pero nag-divorce sila noong 1960s. George also resides at Forbes Park, Makati, kung saan malapit natagpuan yung torso ni Lucila. And out of the 4 suspects, siya yung sobrang capable sa nangyari kay Lucila. Number 1, he is a doctor. Sobrang skilled siya about operation and sa paggamit ng mga surgical knives. Number 2, rich enough to have a car and scattered the body parts all over the city and also pay people to abduct some victims. Hindi ko alam, accusations ko lang yon or whatever. And then number 3, have a huge freezer to store his medical equipments or stuff, or should I say collection of severed body. Unfortunately, itong case na to is unclosed and pinaglumaan lang siya ng panahon kasi wala talagang nahuling suspect. And I hope in the future magkaroon ng kalunasan or kalutasan yung mga case na hindi nasara para naman magkaroon ng hustisya yung mga namatay ng ganun kagrabe. Diba? I think that's it. And right now, I want to hear your opinions, your mga conspiracy theories sa comment section below. What do you think sino ba talaga yung pumatay kay Lucila Lalu? Is it si 19-year-old Relos na kanyang boy toy? Or si Vera na kanyang common law husband? Or yung executive printing firm na hindi masyado na-identify? Baka naman si Santiano na talaga namang ang gulo-gulo ng mga kanyang statements. Or lastly, si George Hodel na talaga namang napaka-expert pagdating sa mga procedure, na mga paghiwa-hiwa dahil siya ay doktor, and meron na ring na link na murder niya sa US. We don't know. That's it. Let me know then kung ano pa yung mga gusto nyong Philippine true crime story na i-cover ko here on my channel. Let me know then sa comment section below. Thank you for watching. I hope you guys are safe. Again, this is Martin Rules and I'll see you guys on my next video. Bye!